behind him. Heels are together, guys. There you go. Thank you, sir. Oh. Excuse me. It's still morning. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir. All right, everybody's motivated this morning. I like it. And listen, on behalf of Major Prickmore, who is the Sacramento Mets commander, I want to take this opportunity to welcome you to the Sacramento Mets. Thank you for being here this morning to celebrate and to witness this very special ceremony. In front of you, you see the future of the United States Marine Corps. I tell you, every time I do this, I am so proud of these young men that I see in front of me. Not to mention that they are the most lethal ground force in the world. You know, they're amazing. The United States Marine Corps is the most disciplined, the most physically fit armed force in the world. So you should be very proud of them. I'm sure you here providing moral support. It's good to see that. I'll tell you more about moral support in a minute, but I'm going to share with you a couple of reasons why I'm really proud of these young men and women. Number one, they're about to become my brothers and sisters in arms, and no sisters, but brothers in arms. They're going to be part of the United States Marine Corps. Once a Marine, always a Marine. So that's very important, and I'm very proud of them. Number two, a very small percentage of the United States population is actually fully qualified to be here today. I don't know if you know this, but only 29% of the U.S. population can actually make it this far, meaning that they're mentally, morally, and physically qualified to serve our country. So in my book, I mean, if you do the math, that means that 71% of the U.S. population can't even make it this far. So think about it, they're special already. And if you think that's special, think about this, only 0.4% of the U.S. population actually takes the leap of faith to serve our country, defend our Constitution, and fight our nation's wars. So of course I'm biased, but they're definitely in a special category. And when I talked about support at the beginning, it is good to see all of you here today providing moral support. But what I challenge you to do is to continue to provide moral support through the years that they're in the military. It is good to know that you have someone at the other end of the phone, you know, when you call from the middle of nowhere, you know, that you have someone back home to give you that moral support, to hear that warm voice, you know, hey mom, hey dad, I got a question for you. It's good to know that you have someone. I can tell you about myself. I've been in the Army for 28 years, and I can tell you that anytime that I've been deployed, I can always call my wife, and she's always there. I can count on her for her to take care of things, you know, back home, so I can focus on what I do best when I'm deployed, which is what? Take care of my Marines and take care of my soldiers and take care of my mission. So no pressure, people, but be there for your Marines, okay? I'm sure when you see them again in that Marine Corps uniform, number one, you're not gonna recognize them because you're gonna see a better version of themselves. Number two, your head is gonna be so big you won't be able to walk straight because you're gonna be so proud. Good luck trying to get through the security cameras in the airport. You might have to check your head into the baggage area because you're just gonna be so proud. You're gonna be overwhelmed by joy and many other emotions when you see them in that Marine Corps uniform, full of pride. So, without further ado, go ahead and raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your full name.
I, Jerald Jr.
Do solemnly swear or affirm
Do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend
that I will support and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, that I will obey the orders of the President of the United States and the orders of the officers appointed over me according to regulations and the Uniform Code of Military Justice. So help me God. All right, congratulations. All right, I need them back within 3 to 5 minutes so we can go ahead and finish their contracts so they can be on their merry way. They got to get a travel brief, a safety brief, and they have to go, all right? So what I offer you is that take all the pictures and videos you want. 2 rules. Number 1, make sure that you leave the room the way you found it. If you don't, I'll come chase you down. And number 2, no crying aloud in this room, all right? Only allergies, all right? Only allergies. So if you fail to take your allergy medication before you arrive to the Mets, shame on you. Anyway, have a great Department of Defense Day, and once again, thank you for being here this morning. Go ahead, hugs and kisses.
Thank you.
Everybody. No crying though.
back with that. You're ready,
Let him refresh. Stand up there, Jerald. I got allergic to it. Go with Tia. I mean, go with Tia.
See you guys later.
Smile, baby.
See you, dog.
See you, man.
You did great.
Baby, look at
I'm so
mama.
proud of you.